All right, we're going to look at doing this isometric drawing. We're going to take this isometric view and we're going to make it into a first angle orthographic projection. Step number one is that we need to find out what the length, the breadth, and the height of this object is. So what I would suggest you do is you take your ruler and you line it up on this little line over here and you draw a construction line going that way. Take your ruler and line it up on that little line over there. Take your ruler, line it up on that little line over there, and you'll be able to find the length of it and the breadth of it very, very easily. Okay, so if we count over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, count in between the blocks when you're counting, and you'll have a length equal to 12 blocks. If you count over here between the blocks, you'll find that there are 8 blocks. So you've got a breadth of 8 blocks. If you count over here, 1, 2 blocks, and then I come across over here, 3, 4 blocks, so I've got a height of 4 blocks. If you write that down in your test, you might get some marks just for counting out the blocks and knowing what the length, the breadth, and the height is. Right, over here, I'm going to start out and I'm going to draw in a construction line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Please make sure that you count very accurately when you're doing this so that you get that rectangle and it is correct. Those are construction lines that I've just drawn over there. Make them very, very, very light lines. I've drawn them much darker so that you can see them on the video. All right, if I do that, I'm going to then come over here and you can see that it goes 1, 2, 3 blocks over there and 1, 2, 3 blocks over there. So I can draw in 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks over there. Go over here. Draw that across. 3 blocks over there. 12 blocks going across at the back there. You'll see that there are 2 blocks exactly in the middle over here. Okay, so 2 taken away from 12 will give you 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And I can draw that little 2 blocks in over there. And I should have 5 blocks on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Once I've got that, I can then draw in this line going across here. And I can then draw in this line going across there. Right. That's all done in very dark lines in comparison to this construction line that you've got over there. Right. And the next thing is to try and find the center of this hexagon. Obviously, I'm drawing the top view. So I'm going to start out and I'm going to draw center lines. You can see the center over there. And if you look over here, what length is it from the center of this hexagon to that corner over there? It is 1, 2, 3 blocks. Okay? From the center, 1, 2, 3 blocks. So I'm going to count. You can see over here that I need to find the center. And how far back is that corner? It's 1, 2 blocks over there. And then 1, 2, 3 blocks to the center. So I count over here, 1, 2 blocks. That's going to be that corner. And then 1, 2, 3 blocks, giving me the center over there. So I can now draw in a center line coming across here. Okay, long dash, short dashes. And once I've got that, what is the radius of the circle that's going to be able to go around this hexagon? It is going to be a 3 block radius. 1, 2, 3 blocks. I come over here and I'm going to count out. 1, 2, 3 blocks over there. And I can then draw in a circle. Okay, so you can see that 3 block radius. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Right. I'm drawing that circle now. It's got a 3 block radius. Okay. I'm just drawing it in a little bit darker than I normally would. It's a construction line. That radius, I'm not going to change that. I'm going to take that same radius. I'm going to place it down at the bottom of the circle. And I'm going to make a mark on that side of the circle. I'm going to swing it around and I'm going to make a mark on that side of the circle. I'm going to go to the top over here and I'm going to make a mark on that side of the circle and on that side of the circle. I can now draw in my hexagon. If I link up those 2 dots over there, I link up that corner over there. I can turn that around, link up that. You can see that that is at a 30-degree angle. There. Drop a line down between those 2 points that I marked on the circle and do that. Once I've done that, I can now draw in the circle, and you can see that the circle over here has 2 blocks over there. All right, so I come over here and I measure off 2 blocks radius, and I'm going to draw in a circle with 2 block radius over there. Draw that in nice and dark. That is not a construction line. Let's just do that. All right, there we go. There's my circle done. And once I've got that, I can now get going with the front view. I'm going to take some construction lines going up from the corners over there. It's still got the same length, so I've got a 12 block length over there. I'm going to draw in the base. It goes up 2 blocks over here. 1, 2 over there, 1, 2 over there. You can see that I've got that 2 blocks height over there. Come over here, draw that across. Okay, once I've got that in place, I can now take lines going up from these corners of the hexagon, from the center, and from that edge over there. You'll see that those corners don't link up with these dots over here. Okay, so I don't want to see it linking up with these dots over here either. Once I've got that, you come over here and you can see that it's 2 blocks in height. So I come up here and I can now draw in a line going across like that. Drop that down over there, drop that down over there, and drop that down over there. You can see the 2 sides. If I'm standing over here, I can only see 2 sides over there. Once I've done that, I'm then going to take my 45-degree set square, and I'm going to draw a construction line coming down here at 45 degrees. It should link up with those little corners. Make sure that it's done at 45 degrees by using your 45-degree set square. Once you've done that, you can take lines coming across from there, and from there, and you can take those going up over here, and that will give you the width of the object. Take a line coming across from there, take a line coming across from there, and there we go. We can draw in the base of this thing. There we go. There we go. That, and that. If you look at that, you can see 1 to 3 blocks over there, 1 to 3 blocks over there. I've got a line. Comes across to that corner over there, and you'll be able to see from the left, that's what you'll be able to see. I'm going to take lines coming across from the hexagon over here, from that corner of the hexagon, from that corner of the hexagon, from the center line of the hexagon, from the corner of the hexagon, and from that corner of the hexagon. I can now draw lines going up over here, over there, the center. I'm just going to draw in that center quickly so that you can see this idea. There's the center of it. Draw in a construction line coming from that corner, and obviously that corner over there. How high is this thing? Well, it's 2 blocks up, and I can then draw in the top of the hexagon coming across there, and I can drop down that corner of the hexagon, that corner of the hexagon, that corner of the hexagon, and that corner of the hexagon over there. Right, once I've got that, the last thing that I need to do is to put in the hidden detail for this circle over here. The circle represents a hole which goes through this whole thing. So I'm going to draw this construction lines coming from the tangents of that circle, going up there, construction line from the tangent over there, and I can go dot, 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 or dash at least, little dashes for hidden detail. Little bits of hidden detail there. Take this across from the tangent over there, and up it goes, and dash, 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 dash to show this hole, and a line coming across from there to there, and a line going up over here. And what have I got? Dash, 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 showing a hole going through this whole thing. Right, just have a look at this. I've got 1, 2, 3 sides of that hexagon, and you can see over here, 1, 2, 3 sides on that hexagon. Right, there it is.